Kay here. Today's video is going to be on 31 facts about me because my 31st birthday is on Sunday. So I did this last year and I just wanted to do it again because I thought it'd be kind of like a cool tradition to do. So let's get into this. I do have my notes because I forget 30 things about me. Let me rephrase this. It's not exactly 30 facts about me. It's more like 30 things I learned about myself or 30 things I've learned in life, and also a mixture of some facts in there. I didn't want to repeat the same facts as last year. So, all right, let's get into this. So the first one is I actually need to floss. I spent a good 30 years of my life thinking I didn't have to floss, and guess what? I do. I do. Listen to your dentist. You do have to floss. Hangovers for me last a good 2 to 10 days. I am a total homebody, which I'm pretty sure is kind of evident in like my vlogs and everything like that. If I'm not at work, I'm at home. Like that's my life. I do, you know, there are like some events I have to go to in life, but I like to be home. I'm a homebody, total homebody. I am way more mellow today than I was when I was younger. I'm just very mellow. I don't really let too many things bother me. So yeah, I've become more mellow in my old age. I am painfully honest, guys. I am really honest. I am way less impulsive than I used to be, and that is mainly because I want to share everything with you. So for example, if I get something in the mail and I want to swatch it out, like if it's makeup or something, I won't do it because I wait until the camera's on. I wait for you guys. So I'm way less impulsive. I said this in my 30 facts about me, but I realize it more and more every day that I'm all about fairness. I like when things are fair. I like when they're even. I like harmony. I like peace. I just like when things are fair. I believe, I know it's gonna sound weird, but I believe in an eye for an eye. What you do to somebody, you deserve back to you. A lot of people don't know how to put themselves in other people's shoes. Unless they've experienced it themselves. I'm not like that. Like I believe like I could empathize with people. I could understand where somebody's coming from. I try to always put myself in somebody else's shoes, even though sometimes it's hard. But I do always try to do that. So I do believe in fairness. I do believe in do unto others as you'd have done to you. And I do believe in eye for an eye. So there you go. Oh, and in saying that, I also believe in, even if you're my best friend, even if you're a family member and I love you to death, if I think you're wrong, I'm gonna tell you that you're wrong. And that kind of goes in with the painfully honest. Like I don't side with people because I like them. I side with people who I think are right. So even if I think you're right all the time, but this one situation I think you're wrong, I won't agree with you. I will tell you that I think that you're wrong. I take everything a case per case, and I don't like generalize like, oh, well, that person's always like this or this person's always like that. It is what it is. Even if I don't particularly have a good taste in my mouth about you and you do something and I think that you're right, I will say I think you're right. I'm not a maybe person anymore. Like I don't work in like, oh yeah, maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. If you reach out to me and it's like, hey, let's do this, like I'm putting it in my calendar, my Google Calendar, which my assistant has access to. Like I'm putting it right in there, and if I don't put it in there, I'm not doing it. So I'm very much a definite person. It is or it isn't. I'm not, oh well, yeah, maybe let me know, keep me posted. Like I'm either putting it in my calendar as tentative or I am committing to it right on the spot. If it's not in my calendar, it's not happening. Not doing it. I'm gonna forget about it, and that's that. Kind of piggybacking on that, if I don't do it now, it's not gonna get done. I have to do things right now, only because my brain is very scattered and I have a lot going on in my life, and so if I don't remember to do it right now, I won't do it. So whether that is paying a credit card or looking through the mail or booking an appointment, like for example, if somebody texts me, I do have an assistant that does my bookings for me, but if somebody were to text me and I know that it's for a booking, I won't open it until I'm ready to respond, until I have my calendar out. Or if just I'm out that night and somebody texts me, like I won't look at it until the next day when I'm sober and I'm aware, and you know, because I need to book it right then and there. I won't remember to do it later if I don't do it right now. So if I can't physically book it right now, I won't respond. I won't look at it. I won't do anything. And I have to like leave it lingering until I'm ready to respond. I know that sounds crazy, but until I'm ready to book it, like I won't look at it, because otherwise I'll forget that I looked at it and then I'll just miss that appointment and it'll never happen. So that's that. Okay, this is something that I've learned. To get anywhere in life, you have to have a plan. If you don't have a plan, like, what are you doing? Just get a plan. Banks don't give businesses loans without like a business plan. Like you should have a life plan too. Like you need to have a plan. And when I say that, I don't mean that it's set in stone, because our plans are constantly changing. Like I think my husband comes home at least once a week and I'm like, by the way, our new financial plan is this. Or by the way, this is now a priority instead of this. So plans do change, but you do have to have somewhat of a plan, of a goal, of how you're going to get to that goal. And it's okay for it to change, but just always have something lined up to know to follow a path. That's a big thing with me. Like, for example, I'm not a good saver. I'm very good at paying down debt, and I'm very good at knowing where money should go. I'm not that good at saving because if I don't have an end goal to be saving for, I'm not good at it. So I always have like a plan. Like, even if the plan is, okay, we're gonna save to finish construction, like that I can do. But if it's just like, let's just save for a rainy day, like I can't. I always have to have like a plan for like what it's going to be. So there you go. I always have to have a plan. I am very self-aware. I know when I'm taking it too far. I know when I'm overreacting. I know when I'm in a mood and I can't snap out of it. I want to snap out of it, but I can't. I'm very self-aware. I know when I say something and it comes across the wrong way. I know when I'm about to cross that line. I know. I'm very self-aware. I don't need somebody to be like, oh, you gave me an attitude. Like, if I gave you an attitude, I know I gave you an attitude. Even if it was not on purpose, and I will then apologize for it, but I'm very self-aware. I know exactly who I am, what's going on. It took me a long time to get there, but I'm there and I know it. And I never want to be the person who thinks that I am somebody that I'm not. And then the rest of the world is looking at me in a way like, that person thinks that they're that person, but they're not. I never want to be that person. So I'm very self-aware. I'm very aware of me, and I'm also very aware of what's going on around me. Believe it or not, I am. Okay, this is something that I've learned in life. You can't just call things or claim things as your own and then never do it and then get mad when somebody else does it. Like, that's not the way the world works. So if you want to do something, don't call or claim it. Just do it. There you go. Something on a smaller scale, but still in the same kind of thing. This is something that I realized. If you're like, oh, when I have the money, I'm gonna do this. You shouldn't really say that, because one day when you do have the money, you might not wanna do that. And that doesn't mean that you just called it and claimed that nobody else can do that now. You should wait until you have the money and then decide what you wanna do with it. Because in life, we grow every day and we grow all the time. And like I said, my husband will come home and I'll have new priorities and new plans for us. So you're constantly changing. We're constantly changing every day. So maybe like right now, I really want these shoes, and I'm like, when I have the money, I'm gonna buy those shoes. But maybe when I have the money, I won't want those shoes. I wanna spend the money on something else. Or maybe I wanna save it for our fence in the backyard, or to finish construction. So you can't really call things, because then if like my friend gets the shoes that I said I wanted, can I really be mad if I now have no intentions of ever getting them? No. So that's something that I've learned in life. Okay, I said in my 30 Facts About Me video that I hate being copied, and that still remains the same. I hate being copied, unless you're gonna give me credit. If you're gonna give me credit for it, that I don't hate being copied, then go ahead and copy me and just give me the credit. But I really hate being copied if you're gonna like pretend it's your own, or pretend you didn't get it from me, or pretend in some weird, morbid, twisted way that I copied you. That really drives me nuts. And a way that I realized to stop having people copy you is to stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. Just do it. Do whatever it is you want to do, or, you know, act on whatever it is you don't want somebody to copy you for. Do it. And then if the person does copy you, everyone will know that they copied you because you did it first. And then if, you know, you don't tell somebody what you want to do, or you don't tell somebody your intentions, how in the world would they copy your intentions, or how in the world would they copy you? You just got to keep your mouth closed about it until you're ready to do it, and then just do it. And then it won't matter if somebody copies you, because everybody will know that you did it first. So there you go. That's something that I've learned in life. Living in the country, as my family from the city calls where I live, they call it the country, and they think that like we tip cows up here, which is not what's happening. But living in the country has made me way less anxious. I used to be way more anxious in my teens. I became super duper anxious, and since I moved up to the country when I was like 26 or 27, I just became way less anxious. Less things give me anxiety or make me nervous and stuff like that. So yeah. Disney music on my Pandora is very relaxing to me, and I just want to shout out one of my best friends, Jaleesa. She's like the ultimate Disney girl. So I just want to say, like, in saying this, like, I know we both have that Pandora playlist that I like to listen to when I'm like doing laundry. I think she likes to listen to it probably all the time when she's at work and probably at home too. But it is very relaxing to me. Like if I'm doing laundry or doing dishes, I will more than likely put on my Pandora Disney station and just listen to Disney music. It's just very relaxing to me. And I know, Jaleesa, you love that stuff too. So there you go. I am busy as like every day, all day. I am busy. Like it's so hard for me to find time. I think my biggest thing in life at this point is like, where's the time? Why is there no time? And I'm so grateful that I'm busy, because if I wasn't busy, I wouldn't be able to afford this life that I have. Not that I live lavishly or anything like that, but I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And yeah, so I am very busy, but I am very thankful that I am very busy. So to my clients and to everybody, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I hope that in no way of me saying that I'm tired or I'm busy is ever me complaining about you, because it never is. I am so appreciative and thankful for you guys. So thank you so much. I don't have kids, but I'm friggin' exhausted. I have no idea how to relax. Like, I can't relax, none, no idea. My mind is constantly going. I can hear a voice on TV and tell you the actor and tell you what other movies they're in. I don't know how I picked up this trait, but me and my husband do it all the time. Like, we'll be sitting on the couch and be like, oh, that person's in that movie, and that movie, and that movie. And then we'll look it up, we'll search it on Google, and I'm like, oh my God, they're also in this movie, or oh my God, I was right. You know, it's just fun. It's just something fun that we do. Or a lot of, what station do we watch? Adult Swim. We watch a lot of Adult Swim, cartoons. And sometimes it'll just be on in the background, and I'll be like doing something, or be cooking or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that's Tina's voice from Bob's Burger. Oh, that's so-and-so. And like, I'll know what other show these voices are in. I just love doing it. Me and my husband do it all the time. And then we like get onto like these Google searches of like searching other movies that these people are in. I just realized something about myself the other day. I always say that I'm not very artistic. I'm not very artistic. I'm not very artistic. And my sister was saying to me, she's like, you are actually artistic. She's like, why do you always say that you're not? And I was like, honestly, like, you're a fantastic artist. Our brother is a fantastic artist. Our mother is a fantastic artist. My husband is, his family is. If I'm not the best, I don't want to do it. And that is me in a nutshell. Like, if I'm not the best, I don't want to do it. And I'm constantly critiquing my work in things that I am an artist in, like makeup and hair and stuff like that. And I'm always like, oh, how do I get to next level? Or I'm always like the toughest critic, because I want to be the best. And maybe that's not the best quality to have, but it's who I am. Having said that, I hate lipsticks in a lipstick tray. It grosses me out. I don't know what it is. And I know that you're always supposed to like take some out and like use it. I'm just so uninspired by lipsticks and lipstick trays. Don't know. People piss me off. I am too honest for most people, which I kind of already touched on, how I'm like very honest. And because of that, I am extremely frustrating to argue with, because I will argue with you in facts. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like argue in nonsense. I'll argue with you in facts. So yeah, I don't really argue unless I know I'm right. I used to clean brushes when I first started in the makeup industry. I used to clean my brushes on a paper towel, and then I used to keep that paper towel as if it were a piece of art. Thinking about it makes me want to vomit. What was I thinking? That's disgusting. I used to like hang them up like in like as if they were art. I don't know. I guess I was really proud that I was a makeup artist, or like I thought it was some kind of like artwork. It wasn't. It was garbage. It was disgusting. It's gross. I don't pay attention to detail in like day-to-day life. Like, I don't know what color your toilet bowl cover is, but when it comes to stuff that I care about, like hair and makeup, I very much pay attention to detail. I'm very detail oriented. Also, contrary to what I've believed in the past, I'm actually super organized, and you wouldn't believe that. Like, looking in my house, you'd be like, this is madness, but it all is organized up here. I have like 3 businesses that I run solely by myself, so it would be kind of crazy if it wasn't a mess, but it is organized in my head, and I guess that's important. I don't know. I hate leaving my dog for any amount of time, whether it's a minute, whether it's an hour, whether it's a week. I hate leaving my dog. I think I get separation anxiety. I know she kind of does, but I think I do too. Like, I don't like it. Hate leaving my dog. This is something that I've learned. You have to base your decisions on life based on the success you're having, not on the success somebody else is saying that they're having, because people lie and people are not true, and they're just dishonest people. So you always have to base your next decision and base your life, on the success you're having, not on the success other people are saying that they're having. It's your life, live it your way, and that's what I have to say about that. And then last, but definitely not least, is as a kid, looking back, as a kid, I didn't realize that I was 100% like Cartman from South Park. I didn't realize that as a kid. I thought that I was probably more like Stan, like just a regular kid when I was younger. And looking back on who I was and watching South Park now as an adult, I'm like, oh my God, I was just like Cartman. I was like annoying, and I was a pain in the butt, and like just a bad seed. Like, I really was. I wasn't like this great kid. And now as an adult, who I am today is more like Kyle, who was like, no nonsense, call you out on your BS, tries to do the right thing. That's me. And it's so funny because now looking back at who I was, I hate that person. I hate the Cartmans of the world. So to all my friends and family that have been with me through all the stages of my life, thank you for still being friends with me, even though I was the Cartman of the group. I really appreciate it. And I'm so sorry. It's not funny because it's actually infuriating, I'm sure. So I was totally unaware of who I was, and I'm so sorry that you guys even had to be around that person. So to my friends and family, I don't even know if you guys watch my videos, but I love you guys and thank you so much. And to my subscribers and to my clients and to everybody in my life that I know and love, I love you guys. So I do want to wrap this video up by saying I am giving away this eyeshadow palette. So follow me on Instagram and then subscribe to my channel and comment below on this video your Instagram username. And then you're going to be entered to win this Beauty Concepts eyeshadow palette. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.